Well, good day, friends. Welcome back to another Truth for Today. I'm Pastor Mike, coming to you from the Lighthouse Baptist Church here in Seagrove. And we hope today's devotional thought finds you doing very well. But let's just say that it doesn't. Let's just say that today's devotional thought finds you not doing well at all. Matter of fact, let's just say it finds you in a hardship or trial. That takes us to the book of Romans, chapter number 8 and verse number 37. The Apostle Paul says this: "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us." It's interesting because so many times it's easy to find verses like that hit really well, and they speak to our victorious position in Christ and how that God is with us in all trials. And it's so easy to take them out of their context and really not get the full picture of what's being said. When Paul says there that we are more than conquerors through him that loved us, he's not talking about our being conquerors because of the great things God has done for us or gives to us, but he's talking about us being conquerors on the heels of hardship. Matter of fact, if you were to back up 2 verses to verse 35, he says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, distress, persecution, famine, nakedness, peril, or sword?" The answer is no, those things do not separate us from God's love. But more than that, what they do for us is those trials refine us and help teach us to become conquerors. Paul was a man that had to learn to live above his circumstances. And that's what being a conqueror is all about. It didn't matter what Paul's position was in life, whether he was prospering through preaching the word and seeing great results, or whether everything was imploding. Becoming a conqueror means that you learn how, and I hate to use a modern cliche, but you learn how to make the best of whatever situation you're going through at the time. But Paul said, hey, we're more than conquerors because we've come through these things. We've gleaned from them. We've learned from them. And can I say this today? The old adage, whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger, does have a measure of truth to it, even has a measure of principle. And so think about it in this terms. If you were to look back on your life 10, 15, 20 years ago, there are things that when you were going through them, you did not think you would make it through them, but you did. And looking back now, even some of those trials, if you face something similar, that trial you walked through with God successfully would be your point of reference to get you through this trial. Those victorious trials help make you a conqueror for future battles. So friend, today I want you to think about whatever you're going through in that frame of mind. I've conquered before because Christ has walked me through these dark places, and he's made me not just a conqueror, but more than conquerors through him that loved us. I hope today's devotional thought, wherever it finds you at, will, if need be, encourage and lift your spirits. And may, as always, the Lord richly bless you. That is our prayer.